Hello, and welcome back to PB's Arbitrary Guides to Traps. This time on Lock, Stock, and Barrels, where I will be going through the map and arbitrarily saying where placing traps is classy and where placing traps is not classy. Let's go. Alright.
Okay.
Getting right in. Leaving traps in this general area. Is generally annoying.
Okay, time to go.
Okay. Yeah, leaving a trap anywhere in like these buildings, super unclassy. Like anywhere, in fact, anywhere along this road.
Hey, look.
Like even if you started at the bottom of the map down here, like anywhere, traps in basically anywhere on this side of the road, unnecessary and excessive. Not classy. Going out of your way to put traps over there is hugely trap map behavior. Now I put this trap there on the road because there on the road is where a truck goes by. I like to get that truck, but not entirely necessary. I just like doing them. Make that and some subsonic ammo. Before I forget. Alright, moving on. Leaving a trap in this doorway?
Over there.
I wouldn't... I guess that would be classy by my standards. If you were to take that path towards the house. Not my preferred path, but I wouldn't, claim that to be non-classy. Unclassy. Although, it would be very easily excessive. As, while that is certainly a path towards the house, that is a very specific path. And to very deliberately do that path is a speck of being not classy. I didn't mean to fire there. Okay. Okay. And then the guy right next to him. Well, As you can see, I'm not being the most stealthy right now. I wouldn't, like, personally, I wouldn't even consider putting any traps anywhere up to, like, the house here. As I make my way towards the house. Like, the first place I would conceivably even think reasonable for a trap, maybe somewhere between in this road, then there, perhaps a trap, the entrance here, or at this door. Although, these are neither my preferred nor where I will be putting traps in this video. As such positions, I feel, are generally lame. I wonder if I can...
Es ist Eile geboten. Die Sicherheitsmaßnahmen müssen verschärft werden. Heute darf nichts unseren Erfolg gefährden. Dieser Tag wird der Beginn einer neuen Ära sein.
Jawohl, natürlich.
Nice. I'm gonna do that, like, suitcase there.
Better check the body.
I do wonder if you can actually shoot this grenade. I suspect you can. And I kind of want to try to... And the penetration kills where I can. While I'm here, you know. So this guy is going to require a little bit more than just shooting to look at it. I'm so used to having authentic ammo disposal. Okay, now for some of the spots that I do think are quite classy on this map. Top of these stairs. It's a separation point between the downstairs and upstairs of this building. This is a high traffic area. I think it a very reasonable spot to put a trap at the top of the stairs, and I know many players who do.
Nothing else to find.
Because it is both classy and effective. And often, if you're careful, it's still diffusable. Especially if you come from above. Now, of course, there's many variations on this trap placement that I've seen. I've seen people leave traps along this here. I've seen people put traps over here, which I think is less effective. I've seen people put traps over here. Although I think, personally, at the top of the stairs is your best bet. Anything else beyond that is pushing things.
Ich verstehe es nicht. Die Trauben sind da, die Fässer sind... Was?
I better find some ammo.
Okay, let me get some regular ammo in. While I get myself some more good ammo. A spot that I see people leave traps sometimes, although it is not usually a place that I prefer, is in this stairway. Because this is one of the common entrances that people use to get into the basement. It's not usually my entrance to the basement, but it is one that is popular, and so it has to be strongly considered. While this is an interesting flank route, it is also kind of out of the way. And so often I feel that putting traps in this area
Can't find anything else.
is usually excessive. I'm gonna just slowly make my way towards this way. I need to clear out a few people in my way. In terms of leaving traps, like in here,
Look,
sure, you could have an argument for leaving a trap in this room here, because it is one of the main access points that the Jaeger can actually use to get to this section of the map. Take out those two, and we've gone by. That would just hit his helmet. Although, leaving a trap at that entrance is usually excessive. And certainly not my preference. Now, as the invader, I think leaving traps in this area is often quite effective, or even necessary. Although there are only a few points that are really worth it, because you have to have enough traps to be effective.
or I'll be discovered.
But not too many traps, because you can only have so many traps as the invader. You have to be very selective. And, I mean, if you're making a lot of noise and you know that the invader is about to run up at you, I have seen plenty of people hold themselves up in this room up there and wait for the invader to come up the stairs and try to approach from that way. I think in order to disguise where I am a bit, I'm actually not going to finish this objective yet. I'm gonna clear out a few more bodies first. I think leaving a trap along this bunker area is usually not very effective or classy. Although sometimes at the entrances here, they can be on the classier side. Him. I kind of want to grab myself a yacht. Oh. I think they stumbled on my one trap. Nah, yeah. Okay, that was... They stumbled on my one trap that I have on the map right now. At the exact moment that I shot this guy. For a moment there, I thought that this was the Jaeger, and they were just, like... impersonating an AI incredibly well. Now, trapping the entrance to this room, I mean, what are you doing? If you're doing anything like that, that's... In fact, leaving a trap up here anywhere is ridiculous. And absurd. The bunker here is hardly a position. Advantageous position for the Jaeger. Or, well... yeah, for the Jaeger. However, in terms of places that I do think are worth trapping, this entrance right there, I think is fine. As, if they do decide to go over there to try to flank you, they'll find a surprise there. I like to leave one up here. Although this is technically one of the spawns, spawn positions. So you could argue that it is a bit cheeky. I suspect that they're up at, like, the windmill right now. Sneak inside, put a landmine down. As I feel that's one of the sneakier ways to... So apparently that...
I better go somewhere else.
Very brief sound was enough to piss off everyone. I can't even go through that. Okay. Let me just, get out of here quickly and quietly. I just had to run down that hill. And notice me. Which reminds me... trap spot that I think is decent. Let me just toss this up there. Sneak around back here. Yeah, there's the Jaeger.
Good. Not good enough.
I didn't even notice that they were in there. I haven't even got to the spot that I was gonna
Better move it.
set up a trap. Take out several. Oh, come on. Invader is near. And most of the AI is now not near. Okay, let's see if I can spot him. That's just AI doing AI things. I need the piercing one, not the subsonic. While I wait for them to make a move on me, that guy out. Shoot this guy for no reason. I haven't even been able to get to the other trap spots that I think are decent in this general area. That's gotta be them. Oh, they're over by the windmill. Perfect. That gives me such a great idea of where they are. I can run over here. Traps are still up there already. Could make an argument for leaving a trap there, although I feel that that's a bit excessive. Although it is certainly an argument that it wouldn't be not classy to put a trap there. Demonstrated to me that leaving a trap up here tends to both be effective and I think relatively classy. Okay. I am suddenly very suspicious of this flare, as they were clearly in the direction of the windmill, and then in seconds they were in the complete opposite direction. Approaching me from a completely different direction.
This grass could make some useful cover.
To me, that seems highly suspicious. Oh, there they are.
Sniper Jaeger down. Guess the right's not sending their best.
They must have made a sprint for over here. And I think it would be hysterical if I can get him to die to the hazard of being here. Although, the speed at which he got into there I mean, he was over here, and then suddenly he was over here. That was very quick. Actually, I think my preferred exit is... I kind of have to hope for him to come over here. Well, while I do that... He's coming. I need to get that entrance. Okay, so they're clearly in the bunker here. Okay, yeah, they're in the bunker. Which means that I could make my way over to the bunker to see how close to the bunker they are. They're in that direction vaguely. There they are. Sometimes you gotta... keep your... enemies close in your... friends close and your enemies closer. I don't know. Butchering that saying. Oh, they're already on like the other side of this building. Okay, well, unfortunate that I would not be getting the... Gosh darn it. Right. Downstairs I go. Right. There we go. No, they didn't like that. Reload last save. Okay. Okay, so this time I can not screw up that. And we get into the fun part of this map, and its traps. Where I get to start going into the cheeky traps. That's this guy again. Oh, he's in there?
More where that came from. You gave it your best shot.
Get your checkpoint. Oh! They're teleporting. Alright. That is conclusive. Like, did you not see that? I just watched this guy teleport. Actively spot. Okay. I just watched them teleport right in front of me. In fact, they're on the other side of a door that I haven't even opened yet. Yeah, I gotta take a screenshot of this guy. Get that trap spot. Alright, well, while he's down there, I'm gonna go share this screenshot of this guy on my uploading screenshots. Okay, screenshots. Hey, I got this down here. Alright. Well, I'm glad I'm recording. I will try to make this fellow quite famous. Oh, look at that there. Now, out here. Gosh darn it. I was trying to stab him. I was like, dude, I caught you red-handed using teleport cheats. Now, while I was doing that, forgot that this guy was over here. Keep on doing that.
Time to reload.
Alright. Okay, well. I do love myself the floating shoe mine. Because I find the floating shoe mine to be funny. Although I need myself some more TNT. Okay. Let's just leave trap here. Now, I do think that while it is... this whole staircase is a death trap, although... for it being a death trap, I think it is, as long as you have a grenade as an invader, which you usually do, it's not that bad, because you can usually just blow it all up with the grenade. Although I like to leave a second one. Along there. He didn't have a TNT on him. That guy usually has a TNT. Right, now, let's... There goes three. Okay. Make sure I have a satchel charge. Now, in terms of leaving traps in this area, there are these divergent paths, which I often argue, once you get past here, leaving traps along either of these two paths is less classy than leaving them at along these stairs, or especially at this doorway.
Over there.
Because this doorway is a choke point that you have to go through. along with that staircase. In terms of this stretch here, I used to try to put traps in here, but they were usually very ineffective. And I find that the most effective trap that I've placed in this entire area is actually at the bottom of these stairs, because it can hide underneath the stairs. Our tank is spotting me from halfway across the map. I feel like sometimes explosive ammo doesn't, yeah. Sometimes explosive ammo just doesn't do what it's supposed to. Yeah, I want to clear out as many of the, AI that are wandering about before I do this, though. Okay. There's stuff.
Nearly out of bullets.
Okay. Almost forgot the snipers over there. Well, I can't be missing any of my shots. Miss a single shot, and suddenly everybody knows exactly where I am. Through magical AI telekinesis, or telepathy. Great. It's like once I got the tank on me, though, that's where things get just... Okay. One last guy I know who likes to hang out on that roof. I'm gonna go loot bodies while I wait for him to either run down here or... something.
Nothing else.
Teller mines were basically exactly what I was looking for. There he is. Okay. I'm gonna leave that there for now, though. Because I want to go over here. Because when you destroy the Dugworthen or whatever it's called here, a truck likes to come down and park itself, like, right over here somewhere. So I'm gonna just blow that up. In terms of leaving traps anywhere over here, don't. Just don't. If you're leaving any traps other than at the entrance to this area, you're going absolute murder map. It's just being ridiculous. Like, the only real trap that I would accept in this area is,
Over there.
in this entrance, or like, as you go along this staircase, and like maybe up here, as this is like the first and most accessible vantage point that a reasonable player would go for. Now, time to just end the mission, I suppose. Oh, it just occurred to me. The explosive ammo, because if I do see the truck, I want to blow it up. So yeah, the truck comes from the direction that I'm about to go in. We'll give it some time. Oh, I could use the 50 cal. But, .55. Alright, while I wait for that truck, let me, continue with a bit more breakdown of traps on this map. What's classy and what's not. Oh, I didn't do one of the snipers. I'm gonna have to go do that. Alright, traps in this, between here and there, expected. So I think it is generally classy to do traps in that area. Traps anywhere in, like, this section of the map. You cut, like, this whole, like, section of the map out. And, any trap basically on that side of it is, not classy. It's a very easy map to just have not classy traps. But if you started in the windmill, I wouldn't say that leaving a trap up there is not classy. I would consider it to be okay as you started there. But if you start over here like I did, and made your way over there deliberately, I think that would be excessive. I wonder if the truck just takes its time. Let me go and take care of this other sniper.
It's a better place to hide.
Can't be invaded anyway. Let me think of other trapping spots. There's the ladder in the to that control room, with the doors around that control room. Well, I would put traps there as an invader. I wouldn't as the player. Oh, jeez. The ladder is telling me that it's got time for the video to end. So I'm gonna go and run to... right here. I'm actually gonna go to the restroom real quick. No, I can hold it for just a little bit longer. One could argue for putting a trap in there. What is this guy? There.
Du weißt doch, dass wir nur das erfahren, was wir wissen müssen. Wie auch immer, es ist bestimmt wichtig.
Time to go.
That ticked him off. Alright, well, let's get out of here. That's all of the objectives complete. Yeah. As I was saying, there's like the room there with the vines that go up to it. I've seen traps at the top of those vines or on that ladder. I think both of those are fine. At the bottom of that ladder, okay, that's a bit cheeky. If you are camping in that room, it is incredibly hard to get into that room fast enough to not be killed from the ladder entrance. And it's a very easy room to ladder camp in. Super not classy in that case. And with that, I thank you for watching my arbitrary guide to classy traps in Lock, Stock, and Barrels. I hope to see you next time. Goodbye.